If you're a regular viewer or you've been watching any of my recent videos, you know that I have put myself on a replacement only no buy for this year. So that means I'm only allowed to buy a piece of makeup if I completely finish everything within its category. So if I have no mascaras left, for example, I can go and buy myself a mascara. I did recently, about a month or two ago, put up a video about the items that I want to pan this year, but where I am impatient and I am very much an analytical person who loves a list, I really do love a list, what I've done is I've gone through my entire makeup inventory and I've written myself a long list of all the makeup items that ideally I do want to have finished by the end of this year. And I have 52 items on that list. So bearing in mind that my makeup collection at the start of the year was just 92 items, wanting to finish off 52 is a little bit adventurous. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to completely finish off every single one of the 52 products in that list, but if I can kind of say to myself, this is the list, these are the ones that I really need to focus on, then that will help me kind of reach for them a little bit more. So I thought I would show you what those 52 items are. So first up on my list is primers. Now I am already working on this one. This one is in my project pan. This is the Revolution Super Base. I kind of scraped it out from around the sides because it was getting quite awkward to use it. This one will be no problem. I can use that one up in the next couple of months. And then I will move on to my Bobbi Brown face base, which I've used like once, I think, for my comparison video between these two products. Don't think that one will be an issue as well. And then the Merit one I want to use up, which is the Great Skin one. This is unopened, which is why it's still in the box. 3 primers for the year. That's going to be one every 4 months, so I think that's really doable, especially the fact that this one doesn't have too much left in it. I've got 5 foundations that I want to finish off this year. This first one is the Aborine CC Cream, which is in my project pan. I've probably got about 5 more days left of this one, so that one won't be a problem at all. And then I will move on to these two. These two probably have about 75% left in them, and I am going to alternate them, so I'll just wear that one day, that one the next day, and then just repeat. And then once I've used up those two, which will take me, I'm reckoning, a good 6 months, I will work on the NARS Sheer Glow, which I probably also think has 75% left in it. These 3 are going to take me quite some time, so I do hope to have finished up all 3 of these by the end of this year, but it might be a little bit tight. This is the one that I'm going to take on holiday with me because it's a really handy small size and I haven't opened it. It doesn't have a peely thing on it. I do want to swatch this one first though to make sure that it is the right shade for me, because it was a sample and I had no choice over the shade. If it's not the right shade, then great, I'll give it to my mum, she can wear it, and then that means that I am then just left with those 3. I also want to finish up my one and only concealer. This one won't be a problem at all because there's not much product now that comes out on the wand. I'm going to have to start scraping the inside and then I'll take the stopper off, so this one won't be a problem at all. So this one is a little bit of a cheeky one that I probably shouldn't have added to the list because I will actually finish this one off this year, but I still wanted to include it anyway. I also want to completely finish off the rest of my Bobbi Brown corrector stick that I've emptied into here. This is taking me ages to get through though. There was actually quite a bit of product that I scraped into here, and you don't need too much of it, so this is actually taking quite some time, but I will get this one finished by the rest of the year. It's not a problem. I'm including project pan items in this video as well, so I also want to use up the mini Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder that I've got in the shade Diffuse Light. It's only about 1.3 grams of product, so not much at all, and because it's in my project pan I am focusing on it, but I am starting off from pretty much new, so it is going to take me basically like the whole year. More project pan items. This is my Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer. I have taken a nail tool that is completely sterilised. I never use it. I only use it for like makeup things, and then I clean it with alcohol. I've used it to scrape it away from the sides and press it into the middle because it was getting a bit difficult to get any product on my brush. This one won't be a problem as well. Like I say, it's in my project pan, so I'm focusing on it. I also want to completely finish off my Rare Beauty blusher. I will bring it a bit closer. Can you see that there's a bit of like a rectangular shape in the middle that's starting to kind of come through. This is very flat as well. I think I'm really quite close to hitting whatever that is. So I think maybe 2 or 3 more months and I can get this one used up. And then I also want to finish off my Vive Sunset Blush Balm that I've cut open and scraped into here. There's not too much left in here, maybe another 2 months, so that one should be an easy one as well. I want to finish off both my highlighters. This one is the Vive Skin Dew that I mix in with body lotion, so I just need to make sure that I am on it with my body lotion, and that one can be finished. And then I also want to use up my new Merit highlighter stick. This is in the shade Citrine. I've only used this a couple of times, so I don't have too much of an opinion on it, but I'm not the biggest fan of highlighters, so I don't think I really want any in my ideal minimal makeup collection. Another product I don't want in my minimal makeup collection is contour, so I want to finish off my only contour product, which is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is also in my project pan though, so I am actively working on using this up. Another project pan item, my Vive Face Palette. I've used up the highlighter, so I want to completely use up the remaining 3 products in here. As you can see, the bronzer has a huge pan in it, so that one won't be difficult at all, but the blushes will take the majority of the year, I reckon. This is my MAC paint pot in Painterly. Now, I don't think I am going to finish this off by the end of the year, but I want to get really far with it. I don't want there to be much left of it, and then I will end up throwing this away at the end of the year because this is goodness knows how many years out of date. I can't remember buying it, but I also can't remember not having it in my collection, so it's definitely old. It has dried up a bit, but I'm just going to keep working on it this year to use up as much of it as I can. Another couple of old MAC products. These are 2 single eyeshadows, Patina and Woodwinked. They're also in my project pan. I've got a good dip going on in Patina. Now with these I do need to pick up quite a bit on the brush, so I am loading my brush with product. I think this will take me most of the year to finish off both of these. I have finished off 2 MAC eyeshadows before, so I know I can do it, but I'm also balancing these with other eyeshadows that I want to finish off this year. Another MAC eyeshadow that I want to finish off is All That Glitters. This has a good dip going on in it, not as good as Patina. This is a really beautiful like spring colour, so I might get this one out into my collection in spring and start working on it, because I am very much aware that you do need to start using these products early on to get through them. The 2 eyeshadow palettes that I want to finish off this year are my ABH Modern Renaissance and Norvina eyeshadow palette. I've made good progress with this so far. I've hit pan in a few shades. The existing pans have gotten a lot bigger, so I think I can use up most of this. I think the shades I'm going to struggle with are maybe like these 3 here, but I'm going to try my hardest to use up as much of them as I can, and then I will also throw this away at the end of the year because it is very much out of date. And then I have this Revolution one, which I'm going to do the same thing with. Going to try to use up as many of these shades as possible, and then whatever's left I'm going to throw away. There's no point passing these on to people because these are quite a bit out of date now, and it's not very sanitary because they're products that you put on your eyes and you just need to be so careful with your eyes. More eye products that I want to use up. This Bobbi Brown dual-ended eyeshadow stick. How much is actually in here? A fair amount. I think I can maybe get this out and start using this as like an inner corner highlight and under the brow bone. And then the other side is like a brown taupe. It'll have a similar amount of product as the other side. So I could use this as well and then go in over the top with my powder eyeshadows that I want to use up. I might take this one on holiday with me, but I'm just not much of an eye product person anymore. I don't need this many eye products, so that's really why I want to get as many of them used up as I possibly can. I also want to use up all 5 of my eyeliners. I'm not really an eyeliner person. I love the marketing, I love all the pictures. When it comes to advertising for eyeliners, I'm a sucker for that. But in reality, I don't really wear it too much and I don't really like it on me. These 2 are in my project pan, so these ones won't be a problem at all. This one I use on my upper lid and I need to sharpen that one fairly frequently to get it nice and sharp. And then this one is for the waterline, so these ones won't take me too long, but these ones are pretty new, pretty full, They're from Victoria Beckham, but these are great to kind of layer underneath eyeshadow, so I think that's probably how I will use these. They're excellent, great quality, lovely colours, but I'm just really not an eyeliner person, and I need to remember that. I've then given myself some easy wins, so these 4 will definitely be used up by the end of the year. This is my one and only brow product by Merit. It's the Brow 1980, I think. Love this. Use this basically every time I wear makeup. This mascara I will get rid of by the end of January because I would have had it open for 6 months and it's got a 6-month shelf life, and I'm really strict with mascara. I'll then go to my Bobbi Brown one, which I think is April when I need to get rid of this one. And then I will use my Merit one, which is brand new, unopened, and I think this one has a 6-month shelf life as well. So all 3 of these mascaras I will be done with by the end of this year. And then I will also have just used up this brow product. Right, the next products are all going to be lip products. Now this category here, these tinted lip balms, this is where I don't think that I'm going to be able to use up all 4 of these. These are fairly new. I have used all of them a few times, a handful of times, but they do still have the vast majority of the product left in them. So to be able to use up all 4 of these by the end of the year, I think I'm not going to be able to do. I think I could use up like 2 or 3 of them. So I think these 2 are going to be really easy to use up because I'll just use these of an evening as like just a general lip balm. But these 2, where they have more pigment to them, I can do the same, but I think these are probably better suited to an actual makeup look. So I am currently trying to finish off a clear lip gloss. Once I use that one up, I will then bring in one of these 2 and start working on using these up. They're nice, but they're not amazing. Some of them have some gritty texture in them. So lip liners, I want to finish off these 2. So the first one is my Maple lip liner from House of Colour. I don't have much of this left. I wear this a lot, so that one will not be a problem. And then I also want to use up the Jane Iredale one. This is brand new. I'm not going to swatch it. This one will replace my NYX Natural Lip Liner, which I have used up today. That is a finished product. Now the reason that I want to use this one up this year is because I've got some pink lipsticks that I want to finish off this year, so this would be a really great lip liner to go with it. So it just kind of made sense to say that I want to finish this one off as well. Okay, 3 House of Colour lipsticks that I want to finish off. The first one is like my go-to lipstick. There's not much of that one left at all. This is Autumn Nude, which is a brown pink, a great everyday colour. I then also want to finish off Soft Amber, which is like an orangey brown, worked really well with this lip liner that I want to use up. And then one that has a bit more in it, but I think I could still finish it off this year, is Autumn Shimmer, which is a shimmery pink colour. This one is great for February, so I'll get this one out a lot in February. Wear that with the Jane Iredale lip liner, and the Autumn Nude lipstick goes with the Jane Iredale lip liner as well. I also want to finish off my 2 Hourglass glossy lip balms. These won't be a problem at all. These are so easy to use. I bought one in the shade Sense, I think it was, focused on it, used it up in like 2 months. So these won't be a problem at all, and I can layer that again with the Jane Iredale lip liner. But these are just gorgeous products. I'm only including these as like an easy win just to whittle down my lip collection a bit. I have this mini Giorgio Armani lipstick that I got for Christmas. It's not in my colour, it is a summer pink, but I can layer it with the lip liners. I can put one of the Hourglass products on over the top, and also it's a mini, so that's going to be a really quick and easy win. I could pass it on because it's not in my colour, but I thought let's just add that to the list. I can use that up, no problem. 2 lip glosses that I want to finish off. They're both in my project pan. This one is taking a backseat for now because I'm really close to finishing off the Kiko one. Well, actually saying that, I've probably got about another month, but this one won't be a problem at all because it's meant to be clear. It is a bit tinged with pink now. This one I can wear with a makeup look. I can wear as just a lip balm type product of an evening. So then once that one is done, I'll then focus more again on the Bobbi Brown one. And then last item is my House of Colour liquid lip. I think this one will take me quite some time though. This one will probably be with me for like a good 6 months, I think, but it is a lovely, lovely colour, and where it is quite dry, I can layer it with other lip products as well, so that will really help. So there are a lot of products that I want to use up, but a lot of them are already in my project pan, and then I will just roll in the other items that I've spoken about in today's video into the project pan and try and get them used up as well. So those were the 52 items. So like I say, it's a lot of products, and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish off every single one of them. I would like to finish off most, and I do think that I can finish off most as well. On average, that would mean that I would want to finish off one makeup item per week, or about 4 to 5 items per month. Now, I am on target. I have finished off 4 makeup items so far this month in January. So if I can keep that momentum going, that is really going to help me to finish off as many of the 52 items as possible. But yeah, I thought I would share this with you anyway, so I hope you did like it. If you think I'm crazy, let me know in the comments down below, but if you think I can do it, also let me know. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you again very soon for my next one. Bye.